Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Why is that paint elemental sort of flying backwards for a second there? That's odd. Hello. This is my new launcher for WAD Wednesday. I built it in Playski, and it taps into my local mirror of the id Games database. So, yeah, that's what that is. And yeah, we'll have more of a look at it. But yeah, I built this thing to replace the various like web browser plus terminal faffing around that I was doing before. And yeah, it was semi-working last week, and yesterday I spent a little bit more time fixing it up, giving it a few more features. So now it pretty much does all the stuff that I want it to. And yeah, okay, cool. Looks like everybody's here, so let's get going. Yeah, I added like a little title screen here where we've got a little paint elemental buddy and a little title screen with the day's date. Even though we've got a cool ASCII paint elemental there, I'm still going to take our real life plushy paint elemental, and I'm going to rub its head for good luck and hope that we get something cool. My thoughts on Steam allowing everything on Steam. That is a whole other can of worms. I talked about it a little bit on Twitter, but yeah, I don't know. If I start going on it now, we're not going to play any Doom levels, so maybe a little later. Cool, okay, so yeah, here we are. All right, our first pick of the day is something called DB10 by Donald Bray from 2007. And let's see, a pretty straightforward level. It shouldn't be too difficult for anyone. All right, it's Doom E1M1. Yeah, very generous list of mirrors here. Yeah, I don't have a green screen. Probably isn't going to happen. It's way easier for me to write a weird little piece of software with my weird game engine than like move my desk or completely change my setup. This is just my apartment is all of 2 rooms, so yeah. But yeah, I do like the setup that Robert Yang has. Okay, cool. Oh, its release date. So yeah, the date on this file that it's displaying up in the top right here is 2007. But actually, it looks like this file, this actual text file, is from November of 1994. So that's yeah. So okay. So yeah, this is a 1994 level. And yeah, we will see. Oh yeah, so some of the stuff that I built into my little launcher here, we can see all the levels that are inside of the WADs that are inside of this zip. So yes, it is indeed E1M Doom 1 E1M1, and we can see the different files here. We can see the old, like this was something that people would put inside zip files when they would generate stuff on a BBS back in the day. File ID.diz. I have no idea what the story with the diz extension was, but yeah, that was just like the standard file name, and it would usually be like a very short, like I don't know, 40 columns, 10 lines or so. And sometimes people would do ASCII art with it, but other times it was just a really basic little. Just a really basic little description here. And yeah, it looks like this is something that you do see sometimes, people not renaming the file that produces this thing here. The template that you could download for this for a long time was called upload template, or in the DOS 8.3 file naming convention, UPL templ .text. So yeah, and sometimes people just they would fill it out like this author did here, but they wouldn't bother to rename it. And then there's another. Okay, yeah, I've seen this a few times actually. WAD what? There was a utility back in the old DOS days called WAD what, and you would run it on a WAD, and it would generate this report, I guess, of what all you could expect in the level file. which is pretty cool. Like, this is actually, you can find this kind of statistical breakdown on any level that has a page on the Doom wiki. You can see that sort of info there, but yeah, this author saw fit to include that stuff there. So, okay, so without any further ado, let's play db10.wad by Donald Bray from 1994. And yeah, we've got our little command line and stuff here. We can select different IWADs, and we can edit the command line if we want. But no, this looks like it'll work just fine with our basic WAD smoosh setup here. So let's jump in and play db10. All right. Okay, and I think I can't see this on my screen, but I think up in this corner, like around here in the stream, you should be seeing the name of the level and the author. So let me know if you're not seeing that. Yellow key. Right away, we need a yellow key. Oh, we're not seeing it? Okay. Also, we need a yellow key to get through this door here, and I have no idea. Oh, this opened up. Interesting. I wonder what made that door open up. Okay, so that was kind of interesting as like a fake out. Yeah, like, yeah, just like an obvious roadblock, and then this weird little hatch opens up. Interesting. Okay, and so that's just... Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, well, I'll have a look. Once I'm done playing this level, I'll have a look. So, at this point, we're kind of in a secret within a secret. You know, that initial thing that led us in down there felt like a secret, and then there was like a secret door. Just checking if there's anything else here. And then we opened this up, and that was also sort of presented like a secret. Okay, and now we're back here, but we didn't get a yellow key. So I'm really curious. Interesting. But yeah, this level, I appreciate that right off the bat, this level was, like, determined to come at you sideways. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, okay. That was just a... Oh, okay. So yeah, this is definitely, this level is very much having us look at subtle cues. Oh, and this comes down. This level is fairly committed to being kind of tricky, which I appreciate. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you find them relaxing. Can't always promise that the experience will be relaxing, you know. Sometimes people make Doom levels that are pretty stressful. But even then, you won't be the one who's having to play them. I can guarantee you that. Unless you decide to, in the YouTube uploads for these things, I always include the links to the levels on id Games in case you ever want to do take a field trip to the level. It's to the actual level file. It's an option I like to provide for people. Okay. Yeah, I am absolutely just murdering these monsters left and right. Okay, so... Interesting. Yeah, just everything feels like a secret in this. Okay, now we're getting the BFG. This is wild. This has, like, the effect of, like, really making it very ambiguous what the critical path is. Like, I have no idea if I'm at the very tip of that right now, or if I'm just going further and further off, you know, off on a little tangent here. This is super weird. It's like a lift with door track texture stuff. I think you can chalk a lot of this up to this being, like, you know, from the first year of Doom's existence, basically. Where, you know, there wasn't like this super defined definition of like what a Doom level was, what it was good, what the best practices for Doom level design were and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you definitely get some not very good work from that first year, but you also just get some, I don't know, you get stuff like this where maybe it still isn't very good, but it's just making up its own rules, and I think that process of making up your own rules can be very interesting, you know. It's definitely interesting to me as a designer. Alright, so yeah, we've graduated from the star-based texture set that we were seeing at the beginning to this green marble kind of stuff that you would see more in episodes 2 and 3 of Doom. I forget if this probably did come out like oh, okay, yeah, and so now we're in the outdoor area that we were seeing into from that secret. So yeah, this level wiggles around a fair amount. Okay. Yeah, just weird texturing choices here. That's also weird. You know, no real indication that this is a lift, but I accept it. And yeah, this author is definitely using some traps and stuff, you know, like that whole, like, you know, this whole large architectural element in the center of this room coming down to reveal more monsters in a way that this definitely wasn't just a monster closet. This was like, okay, a new thing has opened up, and now this space means something kind of different now. Will something like super early Doom WADs where nobody knew dick about level design and just went ham with it appear in autobiographical architecture? Without spoiling anything, yeah, like there's definitely, yeah. I do talk about early mods, and yeah. I have already built that part, actually, so I kind of know what I'm saying. Cool, alright, yeah. So, I mean, like, you know, geometry-wise, this level has been pretty basic, you know. There's a lot of, like, 90-degree angles and, like, sort of just hallway room. So it's not super sophisticated in terms of, like, the geometry that it's doing. But I like this author's thought process, you know, like the way that they're using secrets to muddle the waters as far as what the path forward is and all that. So I dig that, you know, like it's the kind of thing where, you know, when we talk about level design, we actually mean several different things, you know, because there's like the ability to make good architecture, which later just blossomed into the full-on discipline of environment art. But then there's also just like having ideas about player experience and shaping it and playing with different, you know, things. And so yeah, I think this level is stronger than a lot of other 1994 levels that I've played on that front. Wow, okay. Alright, so big open area. We've got a berserk, so we can just run around being a punch monster. We've got these cacodemons. And as much as I love cacos, they're also kind of fun to just punch. You know, they're just big old punch bags. So, yeah. Whoop! Oh, that's also tricky. It's like the old power-up that is actually like kind of a lift trap. And now we've got an invincibility power-up here. Is this just to help us fight the cacos? Could be. Whoop! Okay. Just tricked us down here. Okay, and this looks like it's a little bit more of a substantial bit. When you're in these single-file hallways like this, it makes Berserk Fist usage very, very easy. You know, because you can just like close that distance, and you can be assured that your target isn't going to move out of the way. So you basically just have to land the punch on them. Yeah, invisible and invincible and berserk is like that's if you're in Doom Marine's way, it's a bad time. Monsters don't always make the right choices. Okay, so what was the point of this whole little labyrinthy section here? Interesting. Maybe this was just a whole little, like, go get this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, that is one thing, that is a good thing to consider, is that in 1994, the standard of, like, what a difficult encounter was pretty different. Like, being in an open area with 2 imps, what was it, 2 lost souls and 2 cacos, like, would have been on the major side as an encounter, you know, in 94, with everybody playing on numpad and people still not, you know, having less than a year of experience playing the game. So that's a good point, yeah. And I think, like... Okay, and here's another little, like, grab the treat. Oh, actually, it's an elevator. Okay, so we got the red key there. We're just full of keys now. Does this mean... Let's see. Now this has me looking for other keys. I've been down there. Okay, that's a backpack. I'll definitely take that. Have I seen a red key door anywhere? Am I just forgetting? I don't know if I have seen a red key door. Let's see. Okay, it looks like there's other stuff over here. Oh, something opening up. What's this? Oh, something opened up back there. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know what that switch did, so we've got a bit of a switch hunt here. Oh, it looks like it opened up this thing on this side. You know what? As much as I love, I don't know. We're probably closing in on the end of this level, right? Yeah, I'll bet that's it. Okay. That's weird. That's a super weird. Again, very little in the way of... Oh! Everything got dark. So that's just like a light trap. This is also super odd for even for 94. The idea of there being like an exit texture on the wall, and then you use it and it opens up a door like nearby. Okay, so that's a secret, and it's the all map. So now, okay. Oh, okay, alright, so that opened up that little... that monster garage. Which is the term that I think we invented on this stream for when something opens up and it's got monsters in it, but it's a little too big to be just a closet, you know? So it's a monster garage. Okay, so I'll bet that's the exit right there. But yeah, they handed us the all map power up there on a platter. I think mainly just so that because they wanted us to find all of the stuff in the level, and sure enough, it does look like we've explored everywhere. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the end of this level. And there it is. Yeah, we got 100% everything. So we saw everything that map had to offer. Okay, yeah, now we're back in E1M1. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. That was db10.wad by Donald Bray. I think the description of this as a pretty straightforward level is actually a little bit maybe wry and deceptive, because I don't think it is straightforward. I thought that was actually kind of tricky in a good way. I enjoyed that. I mean, for a 1994 map with such basic looking geometry, I found that surprisingly clever and weird. It was really not using any kind of conventional sort of level design language, but I feel like it did manage to develop its own little weird, you know, rhythm after a while. So yeah, I dig that. Cool. All right, so let's hit random again. And what do we got now? Military by Sébastien Roy from 2002. If you have kept a save from map 1, you can load it and go to map 2, keeping your health and guns, or do map 1 again. Weird. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I guess just... Okay, yeah. Okay, it looks like it requires ZDoom. That's fine. Build time. Dunno, maybe 20 hours. WAD Author and Deep Sea are the level editors used, and XWE, which was sort of a precursor to Slade. Alright, Military by Sébastien Roy. It's Doom 2, Map 1 and 2. So yeah, and it's from 2002, so you know, we'll see what that ends up entailing. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I will agree that that last map did not have very clear land marking. I think, you know, the texturing was very homogeneous, so yeah. Okay. Okay, we've got some custom music here. I'm digging that. Ooh, it's very dark. Very dark. Mission 1, find the exit. Okay, that's a classic mission. This is very dark. Yeah, we're just kind of stumbling around in this spooky crate room. Some crate hallways. Can't open that. Whoa! Is that a force field? Yeah, this is spooky music. Oh my gosh, this is Meridia music from Super Metroid. Yeah, this is like a MIDI translation of the Meridia, one of the Meridia tracks from Super Metroid. I love that. I love it. I mean, yeah. The other Meridia track is super dope too, so... yeah. Cool, okay, I hit a switch. What did it do? What did it do? Okay, need a blue key. So yeah, they're really letting us stumble around in the dark here, which I don't mind. Okay, can't go through there. Let's see. Alright, I already went here. Oh, okay, that looks like a lift, kind of. Maybe? Maybe not. Alright, no, yeah, have I already been here? I can't even remember. Memory of a goldfish. Yeah. And the downside, oh, okay. Oh, do I need to run back and hit this again? I think I might. Okay. Alright, so this is a very not obvious path that they've got for us here, but I'm gonna roll with it. Yep. And yeah, it's so dark that I kind of missed my turn off here. Okay. Let's jump down. Ooh, now we're in a fog zone. We've got a feature, and this is maybe one of the reasons that it requires ZDoom, is that we're seeing this fog. And I dig it. It's like this kind of lavender, the sound of a door. Okay, so they're using text prompts as well. Interesting. Alright, this is a fog maze. I'm not... What's going on there? Oh, it's a security camera. Alright. Oh, yeah, and it looks like there's a chain gunner there waiting outside that force field. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, and this is showing us an outdoor area. Let me just make sure that... no, okay. It looks like there's an H on there, so it looks like a helipad, maybe. Okay. Alright, so they're definitely using some fancy ZDoom tricks, which I can dig. There's another room with like a fountain in it. Interesting. Okay, that's a weird... Oh, okay. So we've seen this room from the security camera. Also got like a sloped floor. I don't know if that's like a chair or something or what, but it's definitely a thing. And yeah, like, you know, before I knew much about this level, I was like, oh yeah, they're using Super Metroid music. But I think the sense of like, what happened here? Oh, and the music has changed to another Super Metroid track, I believe. So yeah, I think the Metroid influence here is pretty obvious. The designer is just, we haven't even faced an enemy here yet. So we really are just kind of wandering, you know, waiting for some, you know, the dread is building, and we don't know what's coming really. And yeah, I can dig it. I think Doom can be a pretty good game for building up a tense atmosphere like this. Cool. Okay, that door... Can't go through that door. Can I... Okay, so that didn't... I can't... I only hit that thing once. Alright. But I think if we go back out now, something will have changed in this starting area. Whoa! Multiple things have changed. There are monsters. Alright, okay. I'm going to backtracking. Just scoop up a little bit of that health. Okay, so is the force field deactivated now? No, it is not. Interesting. But we do have a blue key, and I think there was something that needed a blue key earlier. Yes. Yeah, this is just so dark and small scale. Oh, we turned on the light. Whoa! What the heck? And now we're getting... Is this... okay, yeah, this is E3M... This is Doom E3M3's music. I believe the track is called Deep Into the Code. So yeah, I think this is... I think the map is signifying that, like, it's action time. We've got a lot of monsters that we're dealing with now. And they are kind of tearing me up. Oh my gosh, they're like... They're stealth monster. They're Z-Doom stealth monsters, so they're like fading in and out, which is kind of rough. They're sort of wrecking me here. I have 6 health. Okay, and I didn't even see those guys. Yeah, this is rough. I'm getting tore up here. They just... Okay, they only decloak. They're like... Jeez, yeah. It's only because I know that they're there. I'm not a fan of these like stealth monsters. They're just a little too punishing for me right now, at least. Okay. All right. I'm definitely feeling pumped. This music is definitely telling me that I should be pumped. Oh yeah, what was the custom death text? JP thought he saw a chain gunner. Nice. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think these stealth monsters were they were built into Z-Doom from a pretty early point. This was back in an era when Z-Doom and other source ports were just kind of adding these very like subjective gameplay features. Is that a slope? I think that's a slope. I think that's a very gentle grade into an area with a much lower ceiling. Yeah. Okay. So what is different now? Yeah, I need that health. Let's see. The force field is not down. I don't have any new keys. Should I go back to the start here? No, I still can't open that. And because this is using the ZDoom feature set, I really have no idea what to expect. I don't know if I should be jumping or what. Kind of exciting. Yeah, as I recall, this music track, Deep Into the Code, Bobby Prince, did all the music for Doom. And I remember reading on, like, maybe it was the Doom World website that offered, like, downloads of all of this Doom music, like, recorded on a Roland SC55, which was the synthesizer that Bobby Prince composed the music on, so it's kind of the way it was meant to be way it was meant to be heard. This was a long time ago. Bobby Prince wrote, like, a little bit about each track, and apparently this track, Deep Into the Code, was inspired by watching John Carmack work. Like, it was like Bobby Prince was at id Software offices late at night, and Carmack was there, and he was, immersed in his world of tech wizardry, as the myth building around him goes. And and yeah, so Deep Into the Code, just sort of as like a description of like what Carmack's thing was, and yeah, so it always does kind of conjure that image for me. Bobby Prince did have a battle with cancer, and there was a GoFundMe, I think. And yeah, last I heard, yeah, he got treatment, and the treatment was successful. So yeah, it's good that selling off some of his equipment to pay medical costs. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad he is still with us, but man, cancer. Fuck cancer. Yeah, and when he did the GoFundMe, a lot of Doom community folks showed up and pitched in and offered well wishes and stuff. So okay, yeah, where am I supposed to go here? I have sort of lost the. I mean, I guess I could go back and I could try to get back into that fog maze. Yeah. It's definitely brighter in here now. Okay, so what's going on in here? Yeah, so I've already hit that. There was something that I couldn't get through in here? Oh, okay, yeah, there's a new room in here. I hit a switch. Is it time to switch hunt? It might be time to switch hunt. Or, hunt for the thing. Yeah, and there's this circular feature in this room, which is sort of odd. Don't know what that's all about, but I'll roll with it. So yeah, what do you think that opened? Did it open something up deeper into the fog maze here? This is one of the reasons that I don't like mazes, is that, like, when everything is just like this sort of boring rectilinear kind of maze stuff here, you just turn on the auto map and you just move yourself around that way. And I think that's it's kind of a missed opportunity. Because, it's always better when there's actual landmarks that you can navigate as you would a real space. I think that's usually better. I mean, when you don't have an auto map and you're forced to just kind of fumble your way through it, that's potentially interesting, but I don't know. Okay, so yeah, as I remembered, this room is all about these like yellow and red locked doors. So I can't really do anything. Not having any of those keys, I can't really. And that's a yellow key locked door as well. So I can't really do jack with any of this yet. Nor can I do anything with this. So, okay, alright, so yeah, this was actually... I mean, I did hit that switch. So, yeah. This is turning into a little bit more of a double back fest than I was initially expecting, but I'm hoping that it veers away from that a bit more. Okay, now did I shut off? Okay, alright, so now that force field is down, and I can continue playing this level. Alright, yet another yellow key locked door, a blue key locked door. Alright, this is just... the importance of the keys is being stressed. Okay, and there's so many corridors and doorways and so forth here. What is going on? Alright, so we're more purple fog here. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting door overload. Oh my gosh, my options are just multiplying. This is kind of interesting. I mean, it's like, you know, yeah, see, like, you can see each of these are like little forks in the road. You know, they're little branch points where I have to make a decision about whether I'm going left or right. And that can get really, you know, like, as the player is trying to map these out in their mind, you know, these possibilities are branching out, and you're holding on to one of those threads as you're going down it, but all those other threads end up, like, creating this sense of, you know, like, oh gosh, there's all this other stuff. So yeah, okay, so, alright, where are all of I... Alright, so this is just like a hanging body room. Have we gone in here? I have not. Whoa! A swinging door! Mind blown! Okay, I mean, that's a Z-Doom feature, but it would have been somewhat advanced for 2002. That is... okay. Uh-oh. 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 We've got some fast-paced music here. We've grabbed the yellow key. Alright. Now there are more monsters. They are not invisible so far, knock on wood. But there sure are a bunch of them. Oh man, so much MIDI shredding. I love it. Oh jeez. Okay. It is full on. I don't recognize this song. It is clearly all about blistering metal riffs. Yeah, now we have the yellow key, so there's a lot of places in this level that we've been shown that we can go now. Yeah, it does kind of sound like Contra music. And yeah, given that this author did, you know, lift some Super NES Metroid music, that is an entirely possible source of inspiration. Alright, now the music's fading out. Okay, alright. Oh yeah, now we're seeing outside. Is it that area? Yeah, it is that area that we saw earlier. Oh, okay, no. The fade was just part of the music file. Okay, so yeah, what's going on here? Alright, this is a helipad. Is this our exit? Is this the exit that we were told to find at the beginning? No, we cannot jump off. We are not, nothing... The helicopter does not appear to be showing up to take us away, so... Okay, so... The shape of these spaces is such that, like, even the relatively small number of enemies that are showing up are kind of difficult. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Let me go back here. Why can't I open? I have the yellow key. That's a mislabeled door. Boo. And I can't go through here either. Alright, so am I meant to just come back out here and... I always got to check that door. Yeah, I've kind of tapped out all the resources from here. Alright, so am I meant to go back to the fountain room, maybe? God, yeah, man. This music, this track is just like... some quality shredding. We've got some enemies that have spawned down in this, down in the fog maze here, including some chain gunners. It's a pretty rude thing to run into. Is that? Oh, okay, no, that's just the dead body of the chain gunner. All right, we got 10 health left here, so yeah, I'm hoping that we can find our way out of this mess. Okay, so yeah, all right. So this yellow key is not getting us into many doors with this yellow trim on it so far. That is a bummer. I don't really know what's okay. Okay, and so now we're going back to the E3M3 music. We've hit a switch that was behind this yellow key door. Does this mean that all of the doors that had that yellow trim on them are now open? I think we'll be able to easily check that assumption. Yes, that is exactly what has happened. Okay, okay. We're still lacking the red key. But yeah, I think let's see. Let me have a look at. Oh, and so those aren't color coded on the map as being yellow key doors. Which is a bit unfortunate, but I think I know where to go. Now let's go back here, and now to the end of this, and now through here. What's in here? I haven't been in here before. Oh, we're in a new maze now. What's going on? This is complex. Hacking computer. Yes! Door opened. Cool. All right. So the author is really like kind of rolling their own as far as like the objectives here, you know? Like, I mean, functionally that thing that I used was just a switch. But you know, they're kind of using the simple text messages and stuff to skin that as hacking a computer and looking through a security camera and whatever. So I appreciate that. And yeah, now we've got the shredding. We've got that shredding again. Yeah, it's kind of Joe Satriani-like. I don't know a huge amount about Joe Satriani, but yeah, like, it sounds like, you know, it's like super complex, melodic, fast, technically virtuosic kind of guitar stuff. Okay, alright, so we have the red key, and now I'm assuming we hit this switch. Up, and we're getting different new music track, I think. What is it? It's kind of ominous. Maybe it's the spooky music from the beginning? I've already forgotten. Okay, so... Interesting. Okay. Alright. This is very, the space is very cramped, you know? Like, I mean, I dig what's going on here, but it's like, it feels very compressed. You know, I'm not sure if that's trying to create a particular effect or what, but, I mean, and in general, this level has been fairly cramped. Whoop! Oh, okay. Dang, I exited it. Ah, okay. I think I might have wandered around that a little bit more if I had had a chance, but... whatever, let's keep it moving along here. Okay, so now we're in map 2. This was a 2-map set, I guess. The author said something in the README about maybe jumping out, about maybe, like, not about pistol starting, or what? I couldn't... Mission 2, find the entrance to the mine. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm going to continue on with my weapons, because pistol starting generally sucks. Alright, cool. Alright, so, yeah, we're in an outdoorish feeling kind of area. We've been told there's a mine. This is all feeling pretty different now. I dig that. And yeah, it says that this is the exit, but yeah, I guess it's got this like this grating up front here, so yeah, we're being barred from that. So I guess we got to go into the mine and do our mission here. All right, cool. So the bridge is out here. It looks like we've got some running water with some water particle type stuff happening here. Well, I haven't really seen any other options, so I'm going to try jumping into this water. Oh, cool, yeah. So they're doing the boom style, like, multi-level, like, sector trick water, which is always neat. Okay, so I'm swimming. I'm swimming. And yeah, now we're just going underwater here. Oh no, where am I? Huh. Am I meant to, like, crouch down here, or what? Like... I think I did crouch. Is this... Yeah. So that's a little unclear. It's a little hard to tell where we're meant to go there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure... Whoa, okay. Alright, I just didn't see this before. Alright, cool. A little secret with a backpack and a super shotgun. That's always welcome. Yeah, where am I going here? It looks like, yeah, this little cave that I'm in is fully underwater. Yeah, and I can't get out anyway. So where the heck am I going here? Like, do I have any way of getting back up? And it's doing the reverb. We're hearing Doom guy, like, going like, It's muffled. I'm a little unclear on, yeah, I'm like, normally, see, it's like, you can swim up like that. But when I go in here, oh, what's going on there? And yeah, we're also not getting the water reverb here. Damn, am I just stuck down here? Like, what's up? What am I missing here? What am I missing? Yeah, I can do like the weird little like hop up out of water thing. And I guess I could just do that in, yeah, this feels like a bug or something, or maybe like some behavior that was working in old Z-Doom, and I don't know, I mean, Z-Doom's generally pretty good about backwards compatibility. Yeah, like, when I use the auto map in the cave here, yeah, see, it looks like I can get into this sector, but then nothing after that. Whoop, where did I go? Dang it. Am I meant to just, like, is there a punch thing in here? Like, what's going on? Yeah, what the heck? Aw, man, I was enjoying this level. I'm sort of bummed that my progress has crashed into a wall here. Man. Alright, so I'm kind of tempted to cheat a little bit here and just figure out where the path forward is. Okay, it looks like it's inside of that, yeah, it looks like it's through here. I go in here, and then this wall right here? How do I get up there, though? Like, what? Do I have to shoot it, or what? Do I maybe need a key bound to swim up, specifically? Let's see, page up is what I have bound to, what even is page, like... Alright, that's my swim up key. Yeah, alright, let me, yeah, no, I don't... Alright, well, I am kind of tempted to just no-clip through this. Boop! Because clearly I was meant to do... Oh, yeah, I think maybe something about this line def right here Because yeah, see, like this is just continuing the whole water thing, but maybe it was meant to continue on past here, and then you come up out of it. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think this might be this is either like an actual compat bug in Doom, or it's a bug in the map, and it never worked properly. But yeah, as you can see by the slopes here, they're definitely using some of those Z-Doom features. So yeah, okay, all right. So at least that allowed us to continue. And yeah, this is definitely a change from the previous map. Like, we're outdoors and we're seeing like geometry that feels kind of organic and stuff. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm curious to see where this goes. Need a blue key card to open the door. So yeah, where do I go? Should I be jumping? I guess I have a key bound to jump. Maybe I jump over this, and now I'm down in here. I hope I didn't just cheat. You know, when they say it requires Z-Doom, I don't always take it as a given that it requires that it assumes that you'll jump and crouch. But maybe that was different back in the day. You know, back in 2000. What's going on? Oh crap! I'm drowning. Woo! I'd forgotten that that there was an air limit. Okay, so maybe I can go through here and come up in here. I don't want to die. Okay, so alright, so yeah, what? Okay. Boop. And yeah, you can kind of see how that weird swimming stuff is implemented under the hood. Okay, now we're swimming down into a lower level here. And now we can come up here. Boop. Is this just a... Yeah, I think this is just a little place where we can surface for air. Alright, continuing along here. And now we come up out of that, and... Alright, now we're in underground-y sort of area, or it feels underground. Who knows where we are? Some more tight corridors and stuff. Alright, so yeah, we definitely feel like we've gone through tunnels and gone through flooded tunnels and infiltrated this place. It's definitely a feeling of infiltration going on here. Oh. Alright, so I opened that up. Is this just going to keep on opening up in different weird directions? Oh, yeah. We've got another little octagonal fountain sort of thing. That's cool. We don't have a lot of health here, but we're doing alright. I dig the lighting in here. You know, like ever since we came up from that water, the lighting in here has been... I think in general this WAD has used music to pretty good effect. I'm sorry, I said music, I meant lighting. It's used music to good effect as well, I would say. But yeah, I'm digging this. You know, it's not afraid to make things dark for atmosphere or tension. Too many of the spaces in this WAD so far have been kind of cramped and boring, you know, as far as just visuals. But got a music change. We picked up a key and we had a music change, and now there's enemies. Oh jeez, it's more of those dang stealth enemies. Hate these guys. Stealth chain gunners are just like, ugh, come on, yeah. Not fun. Not super fun. Because, I mean, in the case of hit scanners especially, it's like, this thing will have damaged you before, right as you are seeing it. You know, like the actual ability of the player to, you know, in so many other cases in Doom you can dodge and feel all cool and skillful, whereas here that is just not happening. And you just eat the damage. And that honestly kind of sucks. Yeah, see, like, I just don't know where... Yeah, I don't know where these Chupa Chups are. Ah, come on. I'm also playing kind of sloppy here. Yeah, and I'm using this chain gun as sort of a monster detector. It sucks, I hate it. Yep. Alright, I have a ton of shotguns. But I don't want to use a shotgun because my ability to detect monsters with those is kind of garbage. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Cool, I get a soul sphere for that. I'm worth it. Okay, so that was pretty rough. I have the yellow key now, but at a high price. Oh my god, there's more of them out here. Oh, you are killing me. Stealth chain gunners. Not even once. Oh, I hear him. Like, if these were stealth imps, I would have way less of a problem with them, because imps launch a fireball, and then you do have a chance to dodge it. Sometimes it's a real think-fast fireball, but, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, God, these bozos are opening doors around me. Ugh. Something, an invisible thing killed me. Cool. Invisible chain gunner in a closet. Alright, I'm gonna save with that health. And there's a chain gunner bozo in here. Alright, did we do it? Did I kill all of the invisible enemies? Who can say? Alright. Okay, so... I don't think I've been in here. Alright, that's just a little... Alright, there's an invisibility power-up. Which, I don't know if that's intended to, like, give them a taste of their own medicine, but it's not really, because, you know, there's sort of a big asymmetry between what that power-up means for you versus what it means for them. Okay. Alright, that looks like the level exit. What else is going on here? I found 2 out of 3 secrets. Alright, I've mostly killed all the monsters. I don't know. This has kind of killed my my motivation to play further into the map. I'm definitely going to finish it, but yeah. Alright, this is cool. I guess that's the exit. I'm always a fan of like that sort of scrolling, that rolling strobe kind of effect. Alright, are we getting onto like a spaceship or something here? No, we're popping out here. Let me guess. Are we popping out... Oh, we're up here. This is kind of wild. Yes, we're back out in this open area. I remember looking up there and being like, how do I get up there? Cool. Yeah. So actually this blue key ended up being a total, as far as I know, it ended up being a total fake out. There is not, in fact, a blue key in the map or an entrance that uses it. They just wanted to use that as like sort of a justified blockage. Like, oh, don't have a blue key, why don't you look around and see if you can find something else. Or a blue key. So yeah, I actually dig that. That's cool. Doop-a-doo. So yeah, now how do I get back up here? Yeah, like, where do I... Is there any way I can get back into the... Am I back stuck with the same problem as before? Jump. Wait, I jumped out of it. Why did that work now rather than all of the previous times? Oh well, whatever. Whatever. Alright, so I popped out here. Like, yeah, where am I supposed to go? Like, there was that whole... Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, like that thing that's surrounded by that magenta thing, that was just like the secret thing. Let me see, is this where I came up? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually really unsure as to where I'm supposed to go now. No, can't get through there. Yeah, I think that's just a little thing to explain that the water still has a source. Damn. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I have no idea why I couldn't get up that thing before, but now I can. I was really trying. Please believe me, dear readers. Okay, now I guess I go through here and... Alright, and then I go here, and I go here. Okay, yeah, so that's just warping me around. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid that I might have... Gonna go in here. Here. So yeah, no, I don't think I did actually miss anything. I don't think I missed anything. Boo. Alright, I'll go down this cool hallway one more time. It's interesting, yeah, like... Oh, it's in here. Oh, okay. So maybe this is a whole little section of the map that I missed? Yeah, probably. Probably, I just jumped down and forced myself to go back over the entire map, which is not a great level design wrinkle. What's going on here? We're wading around this water. Warning, warning. Biohazard monsters have been released. Oh no, it's the Cacos. I can accept that they are biohazard monsters. Alright, so what did that do? Whoop. Oh goodness, more biohazard monsters. I'm sure that there is some sort of chemical process that could have created revenants, and it is probably bad. It's probably bad news. Like if you're a skeleton, if something turns you into a skeleton with rocket launchers, that's bad. Do not want any part of that. Ah, jeez, now I'm stuck in this corner. Brutal. Oh yeah, that's right, the Doom movie did retcon the monsters as biohazard creations. Which, if I recall, everybody hated. Okay, so there's the buddies. Armor. Alright. These are actually by far the toughest monsters, you know, the toughest traditional monsters that we've had to deal with so far. And they are actually no problem given that we have the super shotgun. Okay. So I think we're now like moving towards the conclusion here. Let me just go back and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay, that's where I came up. Yeah, okay. So now I don't actually know where to go. Like, I went in here. Yeah, and I went in here and I hit that switch. Alright, I am pretty sure that I have explored all avenues. Just wanted to make sure, because if I go back out and go down, then I'm going to have to do all that swimming stuff again, and... Yeah, and I do, that's true, I do have a blue key, so... Good call. Thank you for reminding me. I forget these things sometimes. What's going on? Okay, there's a thing going down. Ooh, and now we're in some dark and spooky mines. That's cool. Okay. Okay, and that was it. I guess that was... Yeah, I guess we made it out. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I... Like, that map... Those two maps were... That was kind of uneven, you know? Like, I dug the atmosphere building that they were doing early on, and the fact that they let you wander around kind of lonely and building up tension for a while. I liked the music and the use of, like, ZDoom features. But yeah, like, other times it sort of stumbled because, you know, like, the progression wasn't very clear, and, you know... and those invisible monsters are just brutal. I mean, like, it's just no fun to fight those invisible chain gunners. Like, that's just ridiculous. I think that's actually a good point with, you know, this was using some of the places where those maps, like, ran afoul of traditionally good level design practices is when they were using ZDoom features. I think when SourcePort started adding new features, like genuinely new things to the level design toolbox, it put, you know, I was talking in the first WAD that we played today about forming a level design sort of conventional wisdom about, like, what the best practices are, and that can be good and bad. But when ZDoom came along, when SourcePorts came around and started adding these weird features like monsters that are invisible part of the time, and, you know, slopes and jumping and stuff, that basically, like, it was on level designers to figure out what the new best practices concerning those features were, you know, and there wasn't a lot of consensus. And I think in 2002 they were still, like, you know, it was still kind of all over the map. Not that everybody's consistent nowadays, and not that dogmas are good or anything, but yeah, you know, it puts, you know, you need to sort of apply your own sensibility and decide how you want to signal to the player that, yes, you want to jump here, yes, this is underwater, or what. Yeah. Good comment from Fraglet. That WAD was missing was a lot of advanced, using a lot of advanced features to good effect, but seemed weak on basics. Yeah, I concur. I think that is my assessment as well. I mean, it was interesting. I think both of these things that we played today were interesting, you know, in that they weren't just doing like a really standard like, you know, Doom level run around and blast stuff and don't think too much. You know, I appreciated that they had a slightly strange or unique sensibility. But yeah, cool. All right, well, I'm a little tuckered out now, so I don't think I want to do a third necessarily, and it has been over an hour, so yeah. But yeah, so we played Military by Sébastien Roy, and then we played DB10 by Donald Bray. So yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I'm digging like the little front-end launcher kind of thing that I made here is good. I can bundle up the code and stuff and assets for download, and you could run it with Playsky if you wanted. There's a bunch of stuff that's dependent on my specific setup, so you would need to like go in and like change the paths and stuff. But so I don't think it's going to be of relatively limited use to other people, but if you just want to see what it looks like and whatever, I'd be happy to could put it up on Dropbox or something. But yeah, cool. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all next week for another WAD Wednesday. Until then, have a lovely week.